Hi, my name is Jim Hunt. I play myself in this production of A Christmas Carol, and I also play Ebenezer Scrooge. This is actually my 7th time to play Scrooge, and 6 of the 7 have to do with Josh Hartwell, and 1 has to do with the British playwright Patrick Barlow, who wrote strangely.
Sadly, Mr. Marley is no longer with us. He sings with the choir invisible, shuffled off this mortal coil, dead, madam.
It was the most impossible script I ever tackled in my life.
We just kept talking about how wouldn't it be nice if we could do our own production. We had already produced an original Hartwell play at that point, back in 2014, and I said to Josh, why don't you write your own?
We did this one for the first time, and it was based on the puppet Christmas Carol that I wrote for Breckenridge a few years before that.
He said, well, I already did write one with puppets at one time. I said, well, no puppets. We want to do ours without puppets. But he said, I think I can use that as a template and start adapting my own version.
This one's special, though, because it's not just Christmas Carol. It's a play within a play. So there's a group of people, friends, who have gathered around the holidays, and they gather to listen to their avuncular friend Jim read stories to them. And so they decide, instead of reading Christmas Carol, just do it with all the stuff, all the found objects that they find around the house.
The point I'm trying to make is that Scrooge knew Marley was as dead as whatever kind of nail you prefer. There he is! Ebenezer Scrooge!
So the frame story is much different from normal Christmas stories in that they're just kind of amplified versions of us, each of us sort of crazier versions of who we are as actors.
Josh writes things so intricately and has these little nuances, and he's able to change things every year. And it's really genius how he's able to incorporate Dickens in with his own humor, which is just absolutely incredible.
What I'm super excited about this year, compared to like the last 4 years that we did this show, this is the year that I get Marley. I'm playing Marley this year. The role's it's basically my role this year.
50 times, Jason, I'm playing Marley.
No, it's mine this year. He's very grumpy about it.
It's come to life with all of the actors. We've all put a part of ourselves into it.
When a group of people has worked together, playing ourselves, in essence, for as long as we have, you get very close, and then you can read each other's minds in ways that you don't ordinarily get time to do in the course of a normal show.
I love the frame story. I love that these are friends who end up giving you the heart of the Dickens story, and then it's echoed in their own story. So I think it's really worth seeing.
I'm never a sappy or a schmaltzy writer, but you can't stop the heart in Christmas Carol. It's always going to be there.
This is such a special piece, and it's really, really going to be hard to let this one go.
I want to make this last Christmas Carol very special and sentimental.
This is what the holidays are all about. Love, family, connection, familiar stories, coming together as a community, which we can now do again. That's what it's about.